Information and Culture Minister Lai Mohammed, whose ministry conceived the meeting, said in a democratic setting, information flow between government and the governed is critical for people to buy into government policies and programs. While setting the stage for the ministers to present their scorecards, Lai Mohammed said Nigerians should remain resolute and have confidence in the President Muhammadu Buhari-led government.
As you know, our party, the All Progressives Congress, campaigned on three broad areas. 1, tackling corruption. 2, ensuring the security of lives and property. And of course, the economy, which encompasses creation of jobs, diversification of the economy away from oil, etc.
Taking turns to lay their scorecards on the table, Minister for Foreign Affairs marshaled the argument in support of the President's foreign trips and investment drive.
The trips of Mr. President are not something that are selected on a random basis. They are carefully selected and designed to fit in to the priorities and the objectives of the government.
For trade and investment, government's desire to create the enabling business environment and strengthening micro, small and medium enterprises are top priorities.
To create an enabling environment, there are a number of things you need to do. Those things are very important. They range from, things that building the basic infrastructure that people need to operate. And by infrastructure, we're not just talking about hard infrastructure, like, the railways and road networks and airways and ports, which will cover and power, importantly, and we're going to cover all this today. But we're also talking about soft infrastructure, which is creating the institutions that empower people and enable people to make long-term investments and know that they'll have their property rights, that they'll have the security, and that they do not need to think short-term.
Power, works and housing under Babatunde Fashola is equally an area the minister said Nigerians will in no distant time begin to appreciate the federal government's plans for the citizens.
The solution is delivering more power on an incremental and a sustained basis. Now, as far as housing is concerned, that is perhaps my most difficult responsibility. But there is a template and an experience with which to move from. I am working, and hopefully we're very close now to delivering a model that at least some majority of Nigerians can say, if I get this type of house, I will live there.
For Rotimi Amaechi of Transportation and Okechukwu of Petroleum Resources, a little more patience will do.
We hear there's no air conditioner there. Don't worry, we are fixing it. If you look on the right, you will see that we are trying to complete a new airport terminal. So that's why we say patience. Just as you're hitting us, we are hitting hard on the contractor. They will finish that and will transfer all international services to that airport while we close down this and renovate this to another international standard. The Chinese companies that have had this contract of the standard gauge, we've also agreed with them that for them to construct, they will also have to build a university for us.
Today, kerosene is not a problem. People are bringing in kerosene. People are buying their kerosene. For AGO, the same problem. But for PMS, we have continued to hold on to the umbrella of us being the sole determinant of the policies on PMS supply. Over 30% of what it is that we supply in this country is diverted. Trucks are moved, trucks are supplied. Lagos, for example, in the last 5 days, we have pumped 400 trucks of product into Lagos State. 400 trucks. The total consumption of Lagos State at the maximum time is 250 trucks. Most of those trucks are diverted from Lagos. They move from here, they go to the outer hinterlands, they cross the borders, they go to Chad, they go to Cameroon. And we need literally a whole army to stop this from happening. So what I continue to do is to continue to supply and oversupply just to cover the gap, and so we struggle. Now, where do you come in? You've got to begin to report incidences that you know.
Lagos State Governor Akinwumi Ambode, who was represented by his deputy, Olurunti Adebule, the forum, she said, wouldn't have come at a better time than now.
Being a government that derives its legitimacy from the popular clamor by Nigeria for change, this occasion provides an opportunity to get our people properly informed about the progress that has been made so far towards fulfilling our campaign promises.
the town hall meeting has been designed to hold in all the 6 geopolitical zones of the country. In Lagos, Anthony Forson, NTA News.